Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's Blanco the Slime, and in today's video, I will be going over the fastest way to do Cayo Perico in a legit manner, so there won't be any glitches or anything like that. This is going to be probably the fastest method that you can get the heist done in just 7 minutes. So of course, if this interests you, you want to stick around and see exactly how it's done. But before we get in the video, of course, hit that like and subscribe button. It takes 1 second of your time and pushes me just that much closer to being a full-time YouTuber and never having to work a 9 to 5 again. So take 1 second of your time, hit that like and subscribe, and let's get into the video, man. Let's see how you can do Cayo Perico in just 7 minutes. So we're going to start first with the setup and which, options you want to select for your heist setup. Now, pretty much the two main things you want to have selected is the Katsaka approach, which means, of course, we're going to be approaching with the submarine. Now, this approach is the best one because it will place you pretty much right there next to the drainage tunnel, which leads me into my next point. You want to select the drainage tunnel as your entry, compound entry point. That way, you start off on the submarine, then boom, you're right there on the drainage tunnel. We're just going to fast forward this part here. It's self-explanatory. I'm sure you guys have seen it a gazillion times on YouTube, so I don't really need to explain how to get into the compound. But once we get upstairs, I am going to put it back to normal speed, and we will go over pretty much the route on how you want to move around the compound. So you're going to come up these stairs, just make a really quick left, and you want to hug these columns here nice and tight so those guys to the left don't see you. So make sure you hug up on those columns, run straight across, and then you're going to just jump over this little, balcony here. And we're going to start making our way up to the main office. You want to wait for this guy here, to leave his post. He's going to go back to this little gated area, and you could just sneak right past them. You could sneak on right past this guy as well. You can drop them if you want to get a chance for the basement storage key, but I think it's just more efficient to just go straight to the office and just, use the fingerprint cloner. Now, I do want to mention this is going to be elite challenge, completed and everything like that. We are going to get full secondary loot bags. And the way we're going to do that is, luckily I got 2 paintings in the main office. So that is the only way that you can get full secondary loot in the compound solo without, doing any door glitches and stuff. You are going to need the double paintings in the office, and it will allow you to just go straight with the submarine approach. Just run straight into the office, cut the 2 paintings out. That will fill up your secondary loot bag, which will allow us to have the elite challenge completed. So if you don't have the 2 paintings in the office, it's going to be almost impossible to fill up a secondary loot bag solo inside of the compound without using door glitches. You are probably going to need to use the airstrip approach and stuff like that. So keep that in mind. This method only works if you get the double painting in the office, which is pretty rare, but also not impossible. I have got this a handful of times, and whenever I do, this is probably my favorite Cayo Perico setup because you could just solo run it, and like I said, it takes 7 minutes, man. It's literally one of the fastest ways to finish the Cayo Perico heist while also filling up your secondary loot bag. So we're going to go ahead and use the fingerprint cloner. It's very self-explanatory. You just start off from the top. There is 6 fingerprints in total, or 8 I think it is. I don't even know, man. But anyway, you're just going to line them up literally top to bottom. It's very self-explanatory, man. You could just look how I'm doing it here in the video. You could even count it out. The top fingerprint is 1, then you just go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. You just can literally count them out one by one and get each of these done. Now, I know you can drop the guards downstairs, like I mentioned earlier, and try to get the basement storage key, which will eliminate needing to do multiple fingerprints, especially on hard mode. As you can see, this heist is on hard mode, and I do have 4 fingerprints that I need to get done. But I think, most of the time those guys won't drop the key anyway, so you might as well just run straight up in the office. Look at that. Bing, bang, boom. We are done. Very nice and simple. A lot of people actually have trouble with the fingerprint cloner. I really don't understand why. It's actually very easy. But if you do need any extra help or, an extra explanation, just leave a comment down below and I'll go in a little bit more detail in a reply, pretty much explaining to you how to do it. But anyway, here we are downstairs in the basement. Now, unfortunately, we did get, the crappy tequila. It is what it is. I wish I could have got pink diamond on hard mode, but we can't always get what we want, right? But the main point here is we are going to finish the heist in 7 minutes. That is the goal. So we got to speed it up a little bit here because we're getting a little short on time. and I'm not trying to, clickbait with the thumbnail. So we got to get this done in 7 minutes. Now with this cutting torch, you want to just keep holding it, just don't let it overheat, but you don't want to let it get underneath halfway through the bar either. It's always faster to just keep tapping it and keep, going from half to almost overheating. It's very simple Cayo Perico stuff. If you guys been running Cayo Perico for a while, you should know these things. But look at that, man. We got a full secondary loot bag. We got our primary target. We're at 1.1 million and we're good to go. All we have to do is escape the compound. So we're going to go down the same way that we came up, and we're just going to sneak our way past. Now this guard here is going to be walking back and forth, so you do want to make sure that he goes right there to the left of us in that little gated area, and then we're just going to jump over this little balcony, make a sharp left, and then just dart straight for the exit door. Very simple, man. Very simple heist. I hope this guide helps you guys, and of course, if it does, leave a like and subscribe. And like I said, you do need the 2 paint things to get this set up, so it can be a little tricky and, kind of comes down to luck a little bit. But if you do get the 2 paint things in the office, this is definitely one of the best Cayo Perico, runs that you can do as a solo player without needing to do any door glitches. And now all we have to do is exit the compound. This is going to be very easy. Again, if you're a Cayo Perico veteran, you should know this. You just give a little quick head tap to this dude right here, and then we're going to hop on his dirt bike. You're just going to make a left and then drive all the way to the tip of the island and jump off into the water and swim away. Very, very simple. Now there is a key when you jump in the water. You don't want to keep swimming. You kind of want to go a little bit to the right, and then at the bottom you see the escape from Cayo Perico text at the bottom of the screen. That will actually disappear, and once it does, you want to just stop swimming, because if you stop swimming, it will end the heist a lot sooner than it normally would. So you want to just stop swimming as soon as that text disappears, which you will see here just shortly. We're going to just keep swimming. Keep swimming. We're on our Michael Phelps vibes right now. There you go. The text disappeared. We're just going to stop swimming, let go of the controller, and it will end the heist much, much sooner. Now, again, this is doing Cayo Perico in 7 minutes with no door glitches. This is the legit method. If you are looking for ways to get gold solo and stuff like that, I do have plenty of videos on my channel, Cayo Perico videos, going over door glitches, how to get gold solo. I have full Cayo Perico guides and stuff like that, meaning the setups plus the finale from top to bottom. This video specifically, though, is just showing the fastest legit way to do Cayo Perico with no glitches, and you are going to need the 2 paint things in the office to make this happen, and then of course use the Katsaka approach with the drainage tunnel entry. But let's take a look at our profits, man. Let's see how fast we completed this. After the take, we took just over, we have $1.5 million. Look at that, 7 minutes and 5 seconds. So it's 5 seconds over 7 minutes. I didn't clickbait you guys. We did get this done in just 7 minutes. Full loot bags, elite challenge certified, on hard mode, so that brought us back up to 1.1 million. So very, very good money. In 7 minutes, we made $1.1 million. You really can't go wrong, man. But anyway, like I said, I do have tons and tons of Cayo Perico content on my channel. If you are looking for door glitches or, a full Cayo Perico guide for, setups plus finale, top to bottom guides and stuff like that. I have any of your Cayo Perico needs, you can find them on my channel. And I don't only do Cayo Perico stuff. I also make other GTA content like top 10s, top 5s, weekly updates, best things to buy every week, things you should never do in GTA Online, all sorts of stuff, man. I do make very consistent GTA content on this channel. And if that is something you are interested in, of course, hit that like and sub, man. Like I said, I ain't trying to work a 9 to 5. I know you guys hate working a 9 to 5, so you could probably relate to me. So definitely hit that like and sub. It takes 1 second of your time and helps me tremendously. It helps push the video through the YouTube algorithm and also favorite in the YouTube algorithm, which helps my channel grow. So join the Slime Squad. Don't be shy. Like I said, we make consistent GTA content. So go ahead and smash that like and sub. And let me know down below the fastest that you've completed a Cayo Perico heist without doing any glitches. What's the fastest legit way that you can complete the Cayo Perico heist? I want to know down below. Comment down below what's your favorite approach, what's your favorite way of doing the Cayo Perico heist. If you only do it with door glitches or if you like doing it legit, please comment down below. Let's get a little bit of a conversation going, a little bit of interaction, a little bit of fan interaction. I always love hearing your guys' feedback. And that pretty much wraps us up, man. Until the next video, peace out, boys.